Well, hello there. I think we should once again be live. Today I wanted to play a game about trucks and cars and just a bunch of very well made driving. This game is called Motor Town Behind the Wheel. And right now I have a taxi. But my problem is that this taxi is a little bit banged up, so probably the first thing we'll want to do is go to a repair shop and a gas station. I actually don't know how loud everything should be, but if nothing else, the car sounds are wonderfully made. I just don't have a steering wheel. So I kind of hope that my keyboard won't be super loud. I've actually bought a new keyboard, but it's gonna be a little while until that gets delivered. Also, welcome in! Green TV and Fairy. I hope all of you are having a lovely day so far. Okay, so let's actually fix up this taxi and then try to do some of those missions that we can. Now, a lovely thing about this game is that you can modify basically every single vehicle, right? And you have a lot of performance parts, you have intakes, different engines. So we have a V8 in this one. You have turbochargers, transmissions, final drive ratios, and there's just a lot of stuff, okay? And if we want to, we could even paint it. Why not? So let's go for something kind of purple. Maybe we need to figure out something about the brightness and stuff, but... Surely this is fine, right? Oh right, there's also different skins that we could put on, although there's just a taxi one for this. This isn't actually a sports car, this is just some random sedan that I kind of... Your color recommendation is wonderful though. Okay, so I think it's time for us to actually look for some passengers. Now there is also truck gameplay, so you can drive various trucks and deliver cargo. But for now, I think I'll just do some taxi stuff, because I have not played this in forever. And of course, the first thing I do is run into someone. Accept passenger, and they want to go quite the distance away. Luckily, we do have GPS, so we don't actually have to worry about the route all that much. Instead, we can worry about staying on the road. Okay, so I think that's the direction we should go in. We just hit an ambulance. Oh no. But sometimes the passengers care a lot about comfort as well. Unfortunately for them, I kind of don't, nor do I care about speed limits. So the police might want to have a word with us. Which is a very nice start for a stream. And usually the cars aren't exactly this fast, but putting in a V8 and a turbocharger or whatever was a very nice decision. Be gay, do crimes, exactly. Or do whatever that is. I think this game still runs on Unity and has Unity physics. So that is the real crime here. But yeah, if I ever got a steering wheel, I would 100% enjoy the heck out of this game as well. Because somehow the controls are actually wonderfully made, right? The suspension that you put in your car, it actually feels like it has a very, very distinct effect. Oh, and there's some more police. It was almost as spinny as a trans girl when she gets her like first skirt. Yes. Skirt goes spinny, apparently car does as well. I am kind of struggling though, because driving is a little bit harder than I anticipated. At least when you are not driving a truck but have a car. And I don't think I should be reading chat messages while driving, especially like way over the speed limit. My one brain cell struggles. I actually wonder how our passenger is doing. Hello. Oh wait, I should probably look at the road.
Be careful.
I don't think this car is gonna survive for long though. Oh no. Okay. Oh no. Oh right, also there's a mechanic where your engine can overheat if you push the car too hard. And I think ours is basically about to melt any second now. Oh no. But on the bright side, we are also about to arrive at the destination. And that should give us some money.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We almost got like 4K, I think, in total. Like 3.5. Also, welcome in, E2.
E2 merely just subscribe.
And thank you for the sub. Very much appreciated. Now you too can see why I would probably fail any driving exam I would try to take. We really need to fix this car though. I do hope that you are having a wonderful day as well. Okay, there's like a gas station here. And a tuning shop, so we might as well turn around and go there. Might want to shift gears and try something else. Honestly, you joke, but there's this Need for Speed game that I got on a sale recently, and it actually runs decently well on my computer. So someday I'm totally doing a Need for Speed stream. But also, this indie game, it just keeps getting new updates like all the time. They add like new cars and new jobs that you can take, and it's just kind of cool. Yes, you can bully me with bad puns now. With the added bonus that I will be struggling to stay on the road. Oh wait, look, that's like a getaway driver mission. Oh yeah, and by the way, we do have like a cute character. We are gonna be basically a schoolgirl that does crimes. So we would get 10,000 if we get away from the police. So of course I'm gonna try doing that. And we get like a tricked out car and everything. Except that it's very, very hard to see in a first-person perspective. Because the roads kind of go up and down. It's like a mountainous island. Pleading face. That's me when the police will catch me. And I can't drive. Oh no. That's what I get for reading chat messages, but yes, we're gonna steal their money and their hearts. Hopefully not in the literal way, that would be a completely different game then. Sick 360. This is the game Need for Speed wishes it was. Just look at those physics. 10 out of 10. Alright, also I think we utterly busted the like body of the car in a single hit there. And also the radiator, I think it's kind of melting or something. It's actually... Yeah, for some reason we have like an additional waypoint. I don't really know why. I'll just go to the one that's the closest and hope for the best. There is nothing like breaking the law while listening to some chill music. Okay, you know what? Let's just go off-road. We don't even need those turns. This is perfectly fine. See? I totally know what I'm doing here. Actually don't know where I'm supposed to go though. Like, is this it? Destination. Oh right, there's also a bank that we can go to. Okay, that's for later though. We are saving the tires by sliding on the roof. Yes, exactly. And the car is smoking. I don't actually know what I expected from this. If this was BeamNG Drive, our engine would probably be like on a tree somewhere. No joke. Now there's actually a drift mode and a comfort mode that we can switch into if we are actually like sane and drive like normal people. But of course I default to the sports mode even when driving buses and trucks. We are approaching the city of AWOL. Well, I guess you could also say that I am AWOL. But hey, there's the destination and the police still has not caught up to us. So this will be easy 10k. Remember kids, vaping is bad. You may think it's cool, but eventually it goes to sliding on your roof to save tires. This is your brain on catnip. Don't do catnip. And it's raining. This surely won't make the handling any worse. Perfect parallel parking. Y'all wish you could do this. There. 10,000. And this person does not at all look exceedingly angry or scared for their life. I am so proud right now. We could go home, grab our car, or rather what's left of it. Wait, where's my home? I don't think there's like an actual house here. Is there? I just spawned in a field. Oh yeah, also you can spawn like, or get tiny trucks. You can rent basically every car that you find. So if I wanted to do like taxi missions in this thing, or do racing, I could probably do that. But what we want to do is summon our taxi and repair it. Hopefully. That's the closest repair shop. And once that is done, we can probably visit the bank, because we do have a kind of a mission there. Unfortunately, I don't think the rain will actually help with the engine heat. But it would be cool if it did. Oh, there's police. We are totally driving very, very correctly. Okay, they no longer see us. But honestly, yeah, I do feel like this game is definitely worthy of having a look at it if it's on sale. I will show off hopefully some of the truck gameplay and the buses and the race cars and a bunch of other stuff. Now I did want to play some Kerbal Space Program, but my brain cells were too sleepy for that. So instead, this is what we are doing. There we go. And now we go to the bank. We could probably grab a different car as well for that. I wonder if I can steal people's cars. Like, hello, can I borrow your... Oh, I can't. This isn't GTA. I guess I can dream, you know? Because with the cars that are parked, you usually get the rent option. You saw nothing. We are fine. It's actually surprising that that did not damage me. Has the front of my car always been so ugly? I don't think there are actually like damage models for, you know, the 3D stuff. It's just like the icons. Oh no, oh no. Oh wait, you can actually destroy the poles. Never mind, it's perfectly normal. I really need a car that is slightly slower though. Science. Whenever I get a car that actually goes fast, I can't fight the urge to just kind of let it rip, you know? Even when there's police nearby. I mean, what am I supposed to do, right? The gas pedal is just there. And there's like a bunch of road in front of me. How can I pass up an opportunity like that? Plus, I can do some sick jumps. Unfortunately, these are not off-road tires, so the car will just kind of struggle. Until I get back on the road. Although you can get like trucks and put on off-road tires and it handles pretty nicely. If you're not allowed to go that fast, then why does the car have the ability to do so? I mean, exactly. I paid for the full speedometer, I'm gonna use all of it, okay? But yeah, there's bank. It's literally called Money Bank. Are you gonna give me a loan? Loan? I can actually get a loan. And it has like interest payments and a bunch of other stuff. Then again, right now I already do have a car. Actually multiple cars, so we should be fine, right? I wonder if I have a house here as well. Boop. I am a suspect. I cannot fast travel. The game just gave me the Skyrim equivalent of like, there are enemies nearby. They're gonna give me a loan if I bring a gun. Exactly. Just gotta turn the game into like Fast and Furious and do heists. Oh wait, there's a junkyard. I wonder if I can buy cars from the junkyard. So like there are various points of interest all across the map, and in those sometimes you find cars that you can buy or rent. Or missions. There are full like chains of supplies that you can do. For example, you can transport live fish or fuel or sand or milk or a bunch of other stuff. And some of those deliveries are actually urgent, meaning that the rewards you get are higher. Kind of lovely. For now, though, we could actually just buy this car, which looks like a BMW, so no turn signals. Vehicle info, V8, and a sports thingy. What is my current car like? Information? 320 horsepower. Okay, so my car is actually better, I think, but I will rent it for a while then. That is how easy it is to get new cars in the game. And I kind of love it. Just need to figure out where I want to go, which is probably this place. A bus job. We could definitely take on a bus job. That does not sound difficult at all. But yeah, every single car in the game has a unique modeled interior. And I think some of that stuff, like the colors, you can also customize. There is some stuttering though. I'm not sure why. Maybe the game's just loading stuff. And here we go, heading into the city. Oh, and you can actually see the truck that I have just left parked next to a supermarket. One of the parking lots. So with this thing, we'll probably take on some trucking jobs. But other than that, they also sell a huge variety of different cars. Okay, I'm gonna just leave this one here for someone to pick up and have a look at what else there is. So there's like a tow truck which has its own set of missions. There's a taxi, a few sports cars, some vans, a postal truck, and it just keeps on going. And of course, you can also just choose to rent one of the fancier sports cars if you so desire. Oh, that is loud. But I think we're here just for the bus job. And speaking of buses, there are also different types. Rent? Is there insurance? No, there absolutely isn't. If I total this car, I can just leave it and go grab something else. And yeah, you can choose to drive everything from like tiny little mystery vans to city buses and also school buses, which is definitely a good idea. Let's pick a relatively short route, I think. Maybe around the city. Let's go with this. So how this works is I just go to like the next stop. Oh no, this is so slow. I just go to the stop and let a bunch of people in. And that's literally all I have to do. You trust me with our future generation. I feel bad for you. Oh no. I shouldn't even be trusted with myself on a good day. But it is very cool when just a bunch of indie developers were able to get together and make something that feels so well put together. So like there are low poly aesthetics to the game, but everything just kind of fits together nicely. I actually think we could go and tune the school bus. We could put a turbo or like a better engine in this thing. I wonder where though. It's like here we are. The route goes up there. And there's a tuning shop. Oh wait, why is it pointing the other direction now? What? No, we're fine, we're fine. Have you seen the video of the school bus doing a wheelie? I mean, I'd love to be the one making such a video right now. Just drag racing in a school bus, because why not? Oh, and also you, like the player, have your own speed records in each of the cars. So if you tune one, you can probably set some nice records as well. Oh, and apparently we also have cops coming for us, because of course there are. Oh no. I don't think school buses are the best vehicle for doing a police chase in. I just hope that the AI isn't very clever. Maybe the game is just a little bit too loud. So let's very slightly decrease the volume, and this should be fine. How am I supposed to break the speed limit if I can't even get to it? Angry cat noises. Wait, are there buses in the city that I'm going to? Yes, yes there are. Which means if I have a house there, I could just kind of stash the bus somewhere and grab a new one. Because these ones I don't even rent. I just get in them and then like the owner takes a certain profit share. So surely they won't mind if I put this one here for safekeeping and head to the city myself. Boop. Oh wait, I'm still a suspect. Oh no. Oh well. We can always just evade the police for like a minute or two. It is kind of scary that we are basically running faster than the school bus can drive. Also, there's like a truck job up ahead, so maybe we can grab a new vehicle there. Also, yeah, I will have a look at that link probably a little bit later, because my computer is doing its best to melt right now. Oh, the RAM is a bit high. I might need to get like a memory cleaner program. Give me a second. Loud computer noises. And here we go, some spare memory should be cleaned. Okay, and the stream somehow did not crash. Oh no, the police is upon us. Oh yeah, on Discord you can totally leave it there. In the meantime, I will be trying to outrun the police on foot. Oh no. Oh no. Also, they're telling me to pull over. I'm not even driving anything. What do you mean? Piece of cake, exactly. Okay, there's a power plant. There's a dump truck. Oh, wait. I can spawn my regular, like, taxi. They don't stand a chance here, okay? Easy. The best getaway ever. But yeah, you can drive a kind of a trash compactor. There's various different places that do deliveries. There's a lot of stuff going on in the game. Also, I do think that I saw a motorcycle dealer, and I don't remember bikes actually being in the game, so I might have to check that out as well. Yeah, you know, one of those like garbage trucks with the compactor thing on the back. As you can probably tell, my brain cells are struggling to drive and talk at the same time. So I do something in between those two. In other words, neither. Okay, so there's a vendor, there's a taxi job, and some truck jobs. What I want to do, though, is get rid of the cops and perhaps go to the bike place. Heck yeah. Alright, also you can engage or disengage various lights on the truck. It seems like the only one I have on this car is an interior light. But I'm pretty sure you can install like additional lights on either some of the trucks or the lorries. Or whatever you call them. Safe driving moments, yes. I am obviously like the safest driver around, as you can probably tell. Oh wait, we can also fill up the gas again. I think getting the car too damaged also makes us either spend more gas or maybe that's like the car body being damaged. One of those, definitely. Oh wait, cops are no longer after us, so we can skip ahead a little bit. Yeah, there we are. And let's grab this thing. A slightly aggressive sounding little delivery van. Kind of feels like it has a lawnmower for an engine though. Speaking of which, there are plenty of truck jobs. So if you want to, you can probably just drive up to like a factory or a similar location and pick up a little delivery to do. And the boxes are actually put in the back of the truck. Meaning that if you don't secure your cargo, it can straight up fly out. I think this thing doesn't go faster than like 100. It sounds like the engine might just jump out of the car. But here we go. Delivery missions are as easy as this. And now we are very close to the motorcycle dealer. I do wonder whether I can mess around with like the graphics options to make the game run a little bit better. Maybe mess around with the FPS limit so that it's closer to what I'm like recording at. Something like that. That actually seems to have helped with the frame rate. Which is odd, because I can't tell my computer to prioritize like either recording or streaming, or just both, as opposed to like the frame rate that I actually see. Okay, perfect parking. Let's just kind of leave the little truck over here. There we go. For safekeeping. And let's go and buy a motorbike for ourselves. Oh, and there's actually like various different ones. I only see the price for like the very basic one. I don't know why. Maybe these are planned for like a future update. Oh, and we do have a presumably bot. So, goodbye. That girl's giving you gender envy. Yes. The cutest character that totally isn't on the run from the law. Let's buy this bike. And go and tune it up. Oh, this handle's so weird. I legitimately don't think there were bikes in the game when I last played it. So this is all very new. Oh. Okay, okay, I get it. We're not supposed to turn too quickly. Such a lovely sound, though. Let's see whether we can tune this up, though. Repair. Paint. Heck yeah, let's do that. Let's make it blue. Wait, what am I coloring? Okay, that's like the main body of the thing. Nice. And something red-ish. That's like the rest of the body. This looks very chaotic. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And parts. So there's like a custom radiator. Let's go with that. And I can even sell the old parts that I don't need, right? There are different intakes that change, I guess, the torque or the, I don't know, top speed or something. So let's just buy and install random parts and hope for the best. So we can make this be a 50 horsepower bike. No turbochargers. Different transmissions and different final drive ratios. Seems fine to me. Let's get some better brakes. We can even customize these suspension springs. Heck yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm guessing this is just like a new addition to the game. And kind of work in progress, because there aren't that many parts we can install. We can get like a cargo thingy. Yes, burger. Heck yeah. Plugging in an RTX 4090. Yes. Honestly, this right now is running on a super old RX 570, which is like from, I think, 5 years ago. So I'm surprised that this even runs at all. Then again, many indie games do with like no issues. It's just AAA games that try to go for like super fancy graphics. Like Starfield, for example. But I am actually doing a rebuild of the computer once some like additional parts arrive. So I kind of have that planned out. Although it still will be slightly dated parts, just a slight upgrade. Indie games are the saviors of the world. Exactly. I'm actually trying to make my own, but it is kind of going slowly because a friend of mine talked me into doing some freelancing. So I might be doing a bunch of web development off stream and stuff. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Let's go in and let's get some burgers. Pick up delivery. I can probably yeet this into the back, right? Throw cargo. No? No. Cargo space. There we go. That's better. Okay, this isn't. Give me a second. There we go. I almost figured it out. Close enough. So I'm supposed to go back here and just put it in the cargo space, except that I can only fit one. And I can't enter the vehicle while holding cargo, so I'll just have to dump someone's food down there and deliver something else in the meantime. Unless I'm getting a notification where I need to bring their food, and I'll bring them the wrong meal. Oh no. Luckily the bikes go off-road pretty well, as evidenced by what you just saw. 10 out of 10. Somehow going backwards is easier off-road. I don't know. Here we go. Is this your meal? It is! Heck yeah, we just made some money. Although if I saw a delivery driver doing this in my backyard, I don't quite know how I'd react. That might just be slightly unexpected. Can I get up, please? No. Okay, I need to get back in there. I doubt I can jump over the fence. Driving bikes is actually harder than the cars. I am confusion. Okay, so cargo? Cargo, exactly. We can deliver one more and then probably check out the harbor, which actually has like racing going on. Perfectly normal driving. I think this is the first fully jank thing that they add, and I think the game is all better because of it. Heck yeah. But yes, there is a whole like racing circuit over here. So that is where we are going. Because for whatever reason they have a dock and they decided to do racing there instead of just deliveries. I'm not sure I adore the bike. Aw, thank you for the follow.
Saranya is now following.
Very appreciated. Although how you can manage to deal with my driving skills, I have no idea. Oh, we are still fine. Somehow. I guess you kind of have to get used to how the bikes handle, in that you can't just do like super sudden turns. You have to deal with the whole leaning. This is actually the racetrack. We probably should head out and have a look at some of the racing cars here. We can actually rent them too. So there are some that we can actually drive. And presumably some that are here just to kind of tease us about a future update. And of course a boat. I don't think you can actually drive boats or planes, at least not yet. So we're gonna rent this one and probably go to the racing track. Oh, there's like even more. I just have to remember how this actually works. I think there's a sort of a start for the circuit, and you just kind of drive up there and wait, and then it starts a race. Here we go. Harbor Raceway. Do we just wait, or do we just start going? Here we go. Time attack event. Oh, the drift mode is a bit much. Oh no. I think each car you kind of have to get used to. You can't just jump into a random one, especially one that's modeled after a car that is just horrible to steer. And you kind of have to, you know, just get good, which I am surprisingly unable to do right now. Oh no. Yeah, I know. I don't think this is gonna work. I need something else. Here we go, now we're talking. There we go, this is gonna be way better for racing. Just have to figure out where the start of the circuit is. I think I'm lost. Oh no. Yeah, you can also drive a bunch of trucks. It is no Euro Truck Simulator, but it is a rather pleasant little game. Lost in a sea of thought? I mean, kind of the opposite. My brain cells are struggling against one another right now. But okay, we are gonna do some proper racing now. Heck yeah. Those like fancy sports cars have got nothing on us. Which is actually interesting because you can put like super powerful engines even in the trucks. So you could, in theory, do racing with trucks in the game. Or drifting for that matter. I don't think I'm gonna get any medals for this though. That would be a bit too wishful of a thought, I guess. But yeah, there's a whole circuit that you can fool around on. Also, this game actually has multiplayer. That said, I don't think I've been able to bully any of my friendos into playing this game with me. Might need more effort. But hey, they added like a whole sort of military ship that you drive over. I'll probably finish the stream today and then just send Jaden bunches of clips of this game and just be like, oh hey, this game is not at all super jank. We should play together. I'm starting to feel like maybe, just maybe I should have considered Kerbal Space Program, because then I could do actual science. Okay, so it only took us like 2 minutes, which is, curiously, also our best time. 10 out of 10. Now, I do think you can undertake delivery missions here. Just not sure where, because they actually expanded the harbor. Previously it was kind of this sort of small area, but now it's been way expanded. Yeah, KSP is actually a wonderfully fun game. My only problem with KSP is that once you build crafts that just kind of get huge, the performance really tanks. Oh wait, there's like a platform here. Can I go up? No? Wait, I wonder whether I could break the physics. Let's just give it a quick look. Surely this is gonna be perfectly normal, right? Okay, they're like moving stuff. Let's drive the truck up as well. I don't think anything bad should happen, but then again, this is Unity, so who knows? Okay, are they gonna move back? Come on. Pretty please? No? I hope they don't have actually logic that prevents them from driving around when there's something blocking the way. We're so close to greatness and breaking the game. Why are you like this? Maybe I should be able to go up there. Wait, I hear a noise. Maybe that's like a different platform. Alright, there's one over there. Oh, here we go. Not what I expected. Unfortunately, we are not starting our own space program here. Nope. Just kind of glitching this out. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Maybe another time we'll succeed into getting launched into space. There is a truck job here somewhere. So maybe we just need to park our truck underneath and we're gonna get the container. That actually looks like it has the sort of nuclear symbol on it. Look. So maybe I just need to find like a garage or another place and to get a truck. Because I actually do have one. That's like a fuel pump. Okay, there are trailers over there. Let's do a quick run over there. I think we'll be able to get like a trailer. Yes, this is basically what we need. Maybe just a bigger version of this. But also a truck of our own. I'm kind of sad that there doesn't appear to be like an energy drink thingy. So we have some like things in our inventory that we could use, but mostly just for like securing cargo. Instead of running so fast that we break the physics. Okay, so there are a few trucks here, and a place where you can spawn trailers. Can I get my own truck, though? Because I know that the engine that I have in mind should be a little bit better than these. But we could, of course, also just rent this. Here we go. Now, how trucks work is that you can basically drive up to a trailer, hook it, and toggle this like landing gear. Thank you for the follow.
8902 is now following.
But also, no being mean. Bonk. Cozy vibes only. Although, on Mimi's stream, can totally do some like light bullying. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to get to that truck job. Exactly, language. Okay, we are drifting with a truck for some reason. Oh no. I kind of want to do this truck job. I'm not sure exactly how I can actually do it. I think I just have to go up here with the trailer and park. And then it's gonna drive it over to me. It does have a nuclear symbol on it though, so you know. I don't feel like it's gonna be very, very safe. Okay, are you gonna give me the cargo now? Hello? Game? Oh, it's driving into the side. I think I can manage this. If this isn't how you actually get the job, I will be super, super bummed out. Because I do see like the job icon over there. And that looks like a more, you know, basic thingy. You just drive up there and it's like, oh hey, here's a mission. Maybe this is all just for show. But I also do know that there are a few secret missions in the game. Like if you go to a military base, there's a bunch of hidden packages that you can drive around for a lot of money. Okay, but like this is a regular truck, right? It's literally just showing me the trucks. Come on, give me the nukes. I am very trustworthy. How dare. Okay, so it's driving back. Okay, it's being lowered. Actually, I wonder what happens if I drive my truck underneath. Unity physics? Unity physics. Okay. Oh. Oh no, it's still getting away. Pain. So not only does it not give us the cargo, it just decided to kind of crush our truck and push it out of the way. But who knows, maybe I can just drive up and it's gonna drop it. That would be very, very cool. Okay, this is about as good as it gets, right? Please? Please, game? No, the game won't give me what I need. How rude. We would have to go all the way back for the proper truck jobs. Sad. But you know what? I am already in a truck, so so we might as well. Here's hoping that they actually add like nuclear cargo as a thing you can drive around in a future update. I mean, if they have like a whole harbor in the game, surely they will let me do some like cargo missions from here, right? But again, I only see the trucks themselves. I don't see missions, which is weird. Okay, this just lets me spawn containers, and that's just for spawning vehicles. I don't know what's going on here. I think I might have just broken something. Because there definitely are a bunch of truck missions, like these delivery icons. Might just go back to the town, spawn the truck there, and do some delivery missions from like there onwards, right? Yeah, because like I can spawn. Oh wait, no, I don't need the car. I need the truck. So like I can spawn the truck. I can go to any location that does deliveries, hook a trailer on, and then use the trailer for, you know, carrying cargo around. I guess something just doesn't work that way at the harbor. Maybe they quite literally have not added missions there yet. So I guess we're just gonna take on some missions in another place. There we go. And all that's left to do is to drive over to the terminal and load up our truck. Something like this. And we can of course order things by how much they're gonna pay us for each. And also pick things in like adjacent locations, of which there actually aren't that many. So I do think that our truck is basically gonna be... Oh wait, actually it's not even half empty. If we want, we can also secure cargo. Although it depends on the vehicle. The ones that have the full trailers don't even need that. Just an order of cat girls. Oh no. You would also need like a friggin' pallet of snacks. Because that's the only way that cat girls are gonna stay around. But I actually do have some tea, so this is perhaps the perfect moment for me to drink some. Nothing like drinking and driving, you know? Just perfectly safe driving. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, and I think that this truck is actually kind of upgraded, so it is also reasonably fast, let's just say. And overheating. So there's now smoke coming off of our truck. So much for that. I think I actually have a bunch of coolant in my inventory that I could add to the truck, which should, at least for a while, help with the temperature. Which is odd, because the game doesn't actually tell you the coolant levels. It just tells you like the temperature. So the coolant is at 91% right now. But who knows, maybe they're gonna flesh the details out in a future update. I wonder if we'll ever be able to like customize how the trucks look, like add additional parts, or maybe even like change the interior. But then again, with the size of the developer team for this game, I wouldn't actually be sure about that. Because I know that even like the Euro Truck Simulator and various other car games, they typically add stuff like that as a DLC. Which, you know, is fair. The developers have to eat. But at the same time, these developers, they're just adding more features like for free. And that's kind of nice. Then again, if the game is in early access, maybe they just want to make it like really, really nice before doing a full release. But hey, we are almost at our delivery target. I think this is actually like a super, super big import place where we can get those large containers and actually earn money from them. So that is kind of nice. Unfortunately, we also have some other cargo right now, so we will probably want to deliver that first instead of just ditching it. There we go. And we got some money. Now the thing is, if you actually buy the vehicle in the game, and you're like the one who owns it, then you don't have to give away like half of your profit. But in multiplayer, what you can do is essentially set your own profit share and let other players use your vehicles. Which is kind of a really nice idea. And those who had an ad, well, welcome back. We just finished that one little cargo delivery and we have one more left. After that, who knows where fate will take us. I kind of like driving a truck in the game. It is very, very relaxing. Okay, maybe slightly stressful when you're going like into oncoming traffic and you have police running after you. But yeah, here's the other delivery. All good. I do wonder where we can go to next. There's like some fish deliveries, but those are kind of boring. There's a water delivery, so maybe we can get like a truck with a, you know, a water tank on it. Now we do have police chasing after us, so it would probably be nice to get rid of our current trailer and just kind of run away, but I don't think we can do that in a truck. Just keep telling me to pull over, but they're gonna find me if I do. Oh wait, they're like spinning out. Typical AI moment. Professional drivers back there. Exactly. Now honestly, the AI is probably better than what I could program. But it is still goofy when literally every single like character in the game struggles with the physics and stuff. Okay, so there's the water factory or something like that, I don't know. So presumably it is here that we can get some additional deliveries. Doesn't look like they'd give us a cistern or whatever. Yeah, just bottle pallets and stuff. We can fill the whole truck up though, that's kinda cool. Like the full trailer. Wait, we are transporting 3.2 tons now. That's kinda heavy. Oh yeah, the pretzel thingy, it is just like a bunch of songs that I have on in the background. And this time it's not something like with a bunch of lyrics, it's just some chill hop or whatever. And pretzel, at least in the free version, kind of drops the song names in the chat. Now sometimes the song is actually really nice and it's super useful. Other times it is just, I don't know, some recognition for the artist, I guess. Personally, I would kind of love to blast copyrighted stuff, but YouTube probably also would not like that, and Twitch VODs would get muted like a lot. Actually, I think after adding a bunch of cargo, the truck does handle differently. It does feel more heavy now. Which is a nice detail, because many games don't really handle representing weight with physics all that well. Okay, drifting in the truck doesn't really work.
Kiwi Shark Brando is now following.
Thank you for the follow and welcome in. I am messing around in Motortown, behind the wheel. Honestly, a super chill game, but of course a little bit jank because many indie games just be like that. I was actually torn between trying to do like some cool racing and tuning of cars and some very chill and relaxed trucking. Aside from the occasional run-in with the police, because of course that's a thing. You're done for today with streaming. Oh, I wonder what you streamed then. Like if you had your own stream thingy going on. Oh, Roblox. That's kinda nice. Honestly, people are just trying to recreate most games in Roblox nowadays, which is, I guess, kind of cool to see. Well, either that or watching like an hour-long essay video on where the Roblox oof sound comes from. I think a person by the name of H Bomber Guy did something like that. Also, I think the graphics are slightly bugging out, but if nothing else, the light effects are nice. E2, you can't be oof because oof is my mood, like constantly. Oh yeah, also somehow you can have a camera mode where you don't see the actual cabin of the truck, but you do see like the wheels. Which is very trippy when you think about it. I just need the developers to add like mod support so I can have a radiator that doesn't overheat when I'm trying to break all of the speed limits in a truck. That would truly be the peak of this game. Oof is a mindset, yes. Some people, they are a bit aloof. Me, I am just oof. Okay, very safe driving. Never mind. When I try to take a shortcut every single time. Classic K-turn, yes. Do you drive like this IRL? I mean, the fact that I do not have a driver's license should be telling. Although, honestly, I do feel like I kind of have sort of like an ADHD thing going on. So, you know, driving tests would be a journey. Also, actually, it seems like messing around with the frame rate and capping it to like 45 helped with the frame rate on stream as well, which is weird. I had to decrease the frame rate to increase it on stream. Dia was being mean. Oh no, what's that about? "69 followers. I think it's actually 70 now. We actually got the little goal notification, which is super nice. Because honestly, most of the time, I have no idea what I want to stream or play. And then I just kind of vibe in War Thunder, which is a nice game, but streaming it is a little bit difficult because my computer just loves to freaking melt. So finding something that doesn't make me completely forget English, but also something that runs well and that I can actually stream is a rare occurrence. Oh yeah, and there's like a fishing village where you can do fish delivery missions. Although the pay isn't that great and overall it's just kind of fishy, you know? This delivery is taking forever though. Oh, there's another like getaway mission, I think. Oh wait, maybe that truck is just broken down and I could do a tow truck mission. Sounds like a fishy situation, exactly. I mean, I guess the game has some missions that don't pay super well for the sake of just immersion. If you want to drive a bunch of fish around, you can do that. But honestly, to me, it would feel like being a fish out of water. I'm actually so glad that I do not have a bonk redeem. I would get bonked so hard. But like one of these days I will probably have to figure out like all the redeems. Like all the cool streamers have. Heck yeah. A pet fish. If only. And here we go. Another delivery. Right on time. Oh, that was actually a few thousand. Oh, I got an achievement, which is also new. I think I've just added a bunch of stuff to the game. Brando, what did you do? What sort of a clip is it? Okay, I think our truck is kind of toast. Right, that's because we do not have any coolant. So we kind of need to refill it. And then we have some in this sort of like utility box. So there's some very basic inventory management as well. And now I can actually drive again. Without, you know, slowing down all the time. Honestly, I feel like after I figure out my computer situation and get one that actually has a decent frame rate, I could probably look into streaming a bit more. Maybe one day I will even get good at it. There we go, and this is the other delivery that we need to do. We have 64,000. I don't know whether that's enough to actually buy like a fancy new racing car. But there's also like a record job here, so we could go and look into that for some additional cash. Here we are. And like if we go over here, we should be able to find a tow truck, which we can use to drive around like a bunch of stranded cars and stuff. I think we could probably actually buy one of our own if there's a car shop nearby. There we go, car dealer. Welcome in, Mimi. I am playing an indie game called Motortown Behind the Wheel, which is honestly not as jank as it looks, I promise. It's actually a well-made game, because actually driving cars in it feels great. And you can do everything from like trucking and racing to a bunch of other stuff, including running from the police. As for why we are so fast, we're obviously a cat girl, just, you know, without the cat ears. Okay, so, we just need to find a mission where we have a stranded car. I think there's one, like, in the middle of basically nowhere, so obviously that... Oh wait, there's one up on the hill, so yes, that is where we're going. Heck yeah. Imagine playing well-made games. Exactly. I mean, if it's a game that I don't have to make excuses for, and if I don't get embarrassed when people see me playing it, is it really a game even? The best games all make Mimi go like, are you really playing this? For real? That's so jank. Which is honestly what I hear about most of the games I play. Just 10 out of 10. Heck yeah. Honestly, 90% of the games I recommend you. I mean, yes, also. Except that, honestly, sometimes there are wonderful deals for games that are really, really fun in co-op. And I would just feel bad if I didn't recommend them, you know? Surprisingly, this truck is not melting yet. I guess that's because it's basically meant for pulling other trucks, so the engine is a little bit better, right? And then the netcode is jank. Oh right, I remember when we tried playing Door Kickers Action Squad together, and yeah, honestly, the netcode was a bit of a mess, but that's just because we have such high ping between the two of us, right? If we actually lived closer, or just had like better connections, it wouldn't be as big of an issue. But honestly, multiplayer games are just notoriously hard to make. Like if you're a new game developer or like a small indie group, and the first type of game you want to make is multiplayer, it's almost guaranteed that you will not succeed easily. And yes, that is definitely a suggestion. You should come over here, I would give you snacks, and we would play jank games into the sunset. Ooh, boo. But seriously, whenever you see someone trying to make an online game, it's just like hats off to your bravery. Except when it's an MMO, because those are basically impossible for most folks to actually make. It's like you will probably want a team of like really, really good engineers, and even then it's gonna be kind of hard. Oh, love you too, and I hope you have a wonderful snack. Thanks for dropping by, Mimi. Oh hey, this mountain is so high that there's like snow on it, which, if I recall correctly, kind of messes with the handling of the trucks. But I do think that the vehicle that we're actually going after is just like a stranded bus or something. Oh, and it's like in the middle of nowhere, so we're gonna kind of have to go off-road. Well, here's hoping that this thing has off-road tires, because otherwise we're not gonna get a lot of them at all. I don't think it does. Oh no. But okay, I think we can still do this. We just have to approach the car kind of carefully and basically pretend like we're playing Skyrim or something. Okay, here we go. There's like a little van that is stranded on the mountain. So what we want to do, probably, is kind of drive up to it. Back up so we're kind of close against the rear section. Without sliding out of the way like we literally just did. Oh no. Can I push this? I mean, I can try, but I'm not strong enough. Can I push this? Yes. 10 out of 10. just bit by bit. Maybe I can just line it up like this. Here we go. Oh, we're all cute. No, you. I'm just gonna pull out like Uno cards. I think our truck is borked though. This thing does not have off-road tires. I should have thought about that. Oh no. It keeps getting stuck on flat ground. What is this? Why are you like this? Game? I don't think the differentials or whatever lock either, so one of the tires can just spin out and the rest of them are gonna stand still. But yes, that is definitely a habitat. This is not going well at all. Oh no. Darn it. Okay, maybe I can just kind of throw this thing off the cliff. So like push it, right? No? Can I get in this car? Yes, yes I can. Can't actually do anything with it. Oh wait, here we go. It's working, heck yeah. We're making the game physics work for us for a change. I think I'm stuck. Oh no. It was worth a shot. Kind of wish I could just repair this thing and drive away. Oh, here we go. That's an improvement. We're doing the thing. And I think it's just leaving now. I don't think we quite wanted that. Maybe it's a bit too effective. But okay, if we get our like truck back there, we should be able to hook it up. It should just work. So gentle gas so we don't spin out. So we still have traction. And we're stuck. Fudge. Well, if you don't succeed at first, obviously the answer is to throw the truck down a cliff even further. Or the van in this case. It's just shy, yes. Actually, our character is a very strong girl. Because I don't think I could push a van with my hands like this. There it goes, Noom. I just hope that it won't like fly into the sea or something. Okay, there it is. So the rest should be easy. A piece of cake, if you will. If we can get our truck unstuck. I feel like maybe the game shouldn't go by physics this accurately and should just kind of cheat a little bit. Like in Mud Runner and those other truck games, even if you're sort of truck, it at least tries to, you know, help you if you're stuck, right? Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. This is gonna work. So just kind of back up. Then we have like this control panel. So we can put this down, and we can also grab the hook, right? So pick up winch hook, and then we kind of attach it to the car wherever we want. And how does the rest work? I forgot. So we have the winch controller, right? So Shift plus V pulls it in. Basically like this. We can probably cut the winch now. And if we use the control panel, we should be able to hook the van. See? Piece of cake. And maybe hook it again, just like here, so it stays, you know, upright. And we should be able to drive now. With no issues whatsoever. Except we're stuck again. Oh, fudge. Okay, maybe we can tilt the whole thing up a little bit so there is more weight on our, like, rear axle. There we go. Something like this. See, all of a sudden it becomes easy to drive. Just because of how much weight we have back there. 10 out of 10. Game physics. I think we can just head straight down the mountain now. Should be perfectly fine to do. The only thing I am not really sure about is any sort of a speed limit, right? So we hooked the van on, and it seems like it's working. I just don't know for how long, you know? Okay, but there's a road down there. We are good. This is totally working. Heck yeah. Now the only thing that we actually need to remember here is not to tip over in like any turns. And hope that the Unity physics do not freak out. Should be fine though. What's the worst that could happen, you know? Unity would never break. Exactly. I mean, honestly, if I figured out how to do all of the code stuff without doxing myself, I would probably love to do a Unity stream, in which I suffer because of the game engine being a little gremlin. It is still a nice piece of software, just because of how much it lets people do with it. I just hope that we're gonna get like a lot of money for this mission, because it did kind of take forever. Which is unfortunate, because if I had the proper tires, it would be a piece of cake. But sometimes life just runs you over. I think all we have to do is just kind of stash the van, and that counts as the mission being completed. Except for the part where we are kind of busting it up like all the time when we're driving, because of the front of the car just hitting the asphalt and dragging along. That's the scraping sound you hear. Okay, here we go. And the vehicle needs to be on the ground to finish the delivery. I got this, I got this. So we just kinda unhook it. And, we made almost no money. Okay. In that case, I have my own plan of what I could do here. If I didn't immediately crash, give me a second. Oh wait, this isn't even connected. I see. Okay. So, cut the cable. Oh, it disappeared immediately. Oh no. I kind of wanted to drive the car into the sea and leave it there. Oh well. We don't get to be a gremlin all the time. Also, hey, there's like a limo. We could drive a limo as well. Maybe a passenger that cares about like comfort and stuff. Oh wait, the police is chasing someone else for a change. So sometimes there are like NPCs that drive a bit recklessly. I bet we could actually be the police ourselves as well. Although maybe driving a limo would be a little bit boring. So instead, what we could do is go over here, grab a sports car of some description, and try to put the limo license thing inside of it. So like, here we go. Okay, that police wasn't for us. We can go to the tuning shop. Also, this is again very loud. Oh no. I'll just very quickly fix the volume. Should be fine. So what we want to do is go over to the tuning shop and we can actually tune cars that we've just rented, right? Oh wait, we literally cannot. Oh no. This means that I can't get the taxi license on the sports car. Darn it. So close to greatness. Oh wait, there's like a police chase going on. Wait a minute, there is a police station nearby, is there not? So we can actually undertake a police job. That would be a top tier taxi service. I know, right? Imagine getting in a taxi and the taxi just does this. Oh wait, here we go. Here's the police station. Now the police is still chasing us, but we should be able to borrow one of their cars and become the police. I just don't know what the requirements are for the different ranks. Okay, we are a suspect. We need to wait for them to kind of bust us and, you know, take some of our money. Hello. Okay, that was 200 bucks of a fine. That's fair. Okay, so this needs level 25. This needs 10. This needs 5. So apparently my police level is like really, really low. I can only get the super sad sheriff car. Oh, so we immediately get like a patrol mission. So we have to go to various spots and I guess just kind of vibe there. I should bust the person who just ran into me. Ran into me, yes. Oh, and we do have a siren. Heck yeah. So our patrol is basically just visiting various different places and seeing whether there are any suspects. Which is really cool. When one moment you can be doing delivery missions, taxi missions, recovering crashed cars, be a delivery driver, or just choose to be a policeman the next moment. I think there are even like ambulance missions as well. Which is a lot of content for what seems to be like a simple game, you know? And when you throw in all the vehicle customization, it just makes for a cool experience. Oh, well, okay, the experience is cool, my driving abilities not quite. Then again, I am the police, what are they gonna do? Oh, and we are hitting a top speed record. So basically the only goal at this point is to kind of go faster and faster. And I think that those get reported to other players as well. Because I've had this thing occasionally in the chat where I see someone else getting like a speed record. Or maybe that's like the global leaderboards. So even if you're playing offline, there's still a slight aspect of like being connected, you know? Which is kind of nice. There's also like a virtual mirror that I can enable, which doesn't actually seem to be doing anything. Maybe I disabled it in the settings so the game would run better. We could try for another speed record. My only problem is that the car is about to kind of overheat. It is a little bit better than most of the other cars that we buy ourselves though, which is, you know, nice to see. Except for the handling. This is like a brick on wheels. Oh, you gotta go now. Well, I appreciate you dropping by regardless, and I do hope that you have a lovely rest of your day. Also, I totally gotta make it for like one of your streams and just make bad puns as I usually do. So take care and have a nice day. There is some stuttering in the game though. I think that's just because of all the assets being loaded in as like we approach the city. Right, I can even see places popping into the map and everything. I do wonder why I'm not getting any like suspects in my patrol though. Getting in a car chase would be pretty cool. Maybe it's all RNG, or perhaps you actually need to do something, right? Like scan other cars. I don't think that's the case, but one of the things that the game doesn't do like a really good job at is explaining how all of the different jobs actually work. Although I do think there's probably like a wiki, and of course the Steam forums are nice. That's actually how I discovered the hidden military base mission, where you do a bunch of deliveries for the military. do hope that we'll be able to get into like an actual chase, because I am curious about how well the AI can, you know, try to run away from you. Because I know that in Beam NG Drive, there's also like AI, except that it's not awfully good. It gets confused on many of the roads and stuff. But then again, BeamNG has like a budget that's probably like 10 times bigger than whatever this game has. So it would be interesting to see how they measure up. Okay. And just one more patrol point left. So, no suspects? That's unfortunate. Honestly, this game with like a wheel and some pedals would probably be a wonderful experience. It's surprising that you can actually play decently with a mouse and keyboard, though. I am pretty sure that we should be able to actually buy the police cars ourselves and, you know, put in a new engine and maybe some better radiators and stuff. That would be lovely. Okay, here we go. There's like the last patrol point. I kind of hope that there's just gonna be some like delinquent driving erratically, you know? No? I just got new patrol points. Sag. Oh well, I could do 5 more. If they're... Oh wait, no. I actually did not get new patrol points. This is it. The game just kind of brought me here and left me. Oh no. I don't know now what. I mean, there's like a racetrack nearby. We could just go there. Because unfortunately we didn't get like any police action. Oh wait, here we go, another point. How far along is it? Oh, it's like all the way to the opposite end of the map. Okay, the race track first and police stuff afterwards. Oh yeah, and you can also pick up like hitchhikers and just see where they want to go. Which is not quite where we're going right now. So maybe later. But that stuff also helps you get like levels, which is nice. Maybe I should have just gone to the bank, gotten a loan, and just should have gone like for the fancy sports car and make that one into a taxi. Anyways, there should be some races for us at the track. So I think we can just kind of head straight for it. Does this feel more like a kart racing track though? Oh wait, there's a garage here, so that probably means that I can actually spawn all of my cars and repair them. And probably fuel up as well. So let's do just that. The police car just drives off, because why not? Yeah, so here's a fuel pump. And we can fill up. The only problem is that the fuel can get kind of expensive if you have a big truck. Which I guess makes sense, right? Because with trucks you actually make more money in the game. And let's try to go for repairs, except that the roof is... You know, the roof of the entrance is kind of low, so we might not actually be able to get into the zone. Can we? Yes, yes we can, just barely. So we can't actually drive the truck in there, but we can still repair it. This is like the best example of video game logic. It still kind of works out in the end, even though it really shouldn't. 10 out of 10. Here we are. Now let's check what else we have. Alright, the little bike. This one's like banged up really badly, so we probably want to do some repairs. We could also take the bike out on the track. I can't help but to wonder whether it's like actually fast enough for us to be able to do anything good with it. Like the engine that we get isn't like awfully good. We could mess around with the drive ratios though, which should change how well we like accelerate, right? Yeah, see, we accelerate faster now, I think. There we go. And finally, the other car that I have. Let's turn the taxi stuff off, just for now. Here we go, and some quick repairs. Now you can't repair the tires, you have to swap those out, but nothing there is so bad that we'd need to pay attention to it. I do wonder how the actual race works. Can I do it with like a regular bike? So like what if I just kind of drive up here and like stop? That should kick it off, right? No? Maybe I just kind of drive around and then it's gonna... Yes, it starts when you drive around. Doing this without falling off the bike though, that might be a bit tricky. Oh no. I think perhaps the bike mechanics in the game are ever so slightly scuffed. Invalid sector. Oh no, I think I kind of broke it. Yeah, bikes are probably not a good idea for racing. At least how they are now. The developers might just kind of patch them out later. Instead, I might grab one of the other cars and just give it a shot. Because the engine in this thing should be fast enough for us to actually be able to do some stuff on the track. There we go. Oh yeah, there's also like a tiny track, presumably for go-karts. The rain is kind of messing with the steering though, which is, you know, unfortunate. But hey, this is still better than nothing, you know? I I don't think this car is actually tuned like for the acceleration. Instead it has a decent top speed, but is stuck and isn't like able to accelerate quick enough. But hey, you know, that's less than a minute still. I wonder what's up with the time attack event. I guess other people can like participate and try to beat the record? Because in the online menu I kind of saw something a bit like that as well. Yeah, there's like a track and a vehicle and an engine. Oh yeah, also there's some like expensive cargo that we could probably go and retrieve. And I think after that I can probably wrap up the stream. So we're gonna do one more cargo delivery and then maybe raid someone. Luckily this truck is basically meant for that sort of thing. Except that we could go home and spawn the truck there. Just so it's a shorter trip. Here we go. And now we can spawn it here. Now the problem with transporting logs is that you need a very, very particular build of your truck. That needs to be able to pull like really, really heavy things. So the gear ratios need to be very particular. Which is probably why you're noticing that the low gears are very, very short. But because we do have a gearbox with like a whole bunch of gears, that's not really a problem. We can still drive like a regular truck. Oh, and the braking effects are kind of cool. If we were not stuck immediately. Oh no. I actually do wonder whether we will be able to drag the cargo with us if it's raining. Because that does really mess with the handling and probably how much we can actually, you know, pull. But basically what happens is that we drive off like the main road and there's this whole like mountain path towards the logging camp. I wonder whether we could have gone around. But you know, this should work still. Just have to stick towards the center of the road here and it's gonna be fine. Now there should be also trailers that we can hook on to ourselves here. Not exactly sure where. Maybe like around the corner or something. Oh, it is very dark though. Oh, there we go. There's the trailers. Just up ahead. So basically we just line ourselves up and back up so we can hook on the trailer. Unless we lose control and go in a random direction, which also happens. Game physics. Here we go. And now we can get rid of the landing gear and get back in our truck. Hopefully. There we are. Probably turn on like the interior lights as well. Why not? And now all we have to do is get to the delivery point, and we should be able to put on a bunch of logs on the actual trailer. A bit of a sloped road though, but because we are not carrying any weight yet, this should not be an issue. I think I spoke too soon. We can actually see that the wheels don't really have a lot of traction, which is like a situation where a limited differential would make sense. So something where it can't slip a bunch, and instead the wheels are basically forced to go forwards at the same, like, speed and stuff. Yeah, I should have just gone around like the long way. Also, maybe should have switched to the manual gearing mode, because I think we do get occasionally stuck just because of how the gears are. The game gets a little bit confused about what gear we should be in. And that's why we can't really navigate the terrain all that well. But now, basically all we need to do is line ourselves up, load some logs, and do our best to get back. Okay, here we go. Not a lot of traction. Even turning is difficult. Go figure. Of course, I'm also doing it wrong, so, you know, there's that. I'll probably just back up. Oh wait, I can load them like this, quite literally. But yes, these are gonna be like 30 tons that we have to transport. I don't know whether we'll be able to do that easily, but it is worth a shot. Actually, let's go into the settings and check the gearbox. Surely I can make it manual, right? Assist auto shift off. So what's the control binding for the gearbox? Okay, there's like a shifter. Oh, and F and V. I see. That makes sense, I guess. So right now we can just pick a gear that works for us and stick in that gear. See, and this is kind of where having those low gears really comes in handy, because we can get over this slow mountain thing. And the rest basically should be piece of cake. engine is struggling to go uphill, at least like in the higher gears, so we probably want to like downshift a little bit. Like a lot. And from here on out, the rest should be all very, very easy. Just stay on the road and don't crash. I can probably do at least one of those. Oh wait, I'm going over the speed limit. Oh fudge, that's gonna be a chase, isn't it? Oh wait, no, I wasn't actually going too much over the speed limit. So the police basically just let me go. Oh wait, oh no, okay. Yeah, steering a truck that's like super heavy, apparently not very easy. Okay, I think we're over the hard part, so going back to the automatic shifter should be perfectly fine. Heck yeah. And we're back on asphalt, so driving should be even more pleasant now. Oh, I might have spoken too soon. That was anything but pleasant. Oh no. This just kind of keeps happening to me. But somehow we are still able to keep going. That's a win in my book. I don't think 30-ton trucks that crash are drivable afterwards though. But hey, video game logic, I will take this. I guess we have to be very careful with the turns, because if we're going too fast, it's just gonna try to flip. And kind of ignore us trying to steer as well. But hey, this is kind of like a straight bit, so we can probably try to go fast. No big deal. I think this is actually where a gearbox with a bunch of different gears kind of comes in handy. Because all of a sudden your engine doesn't need to be like super powerful, and even though you're pulling a lot of weight, you have some chance of accelerating. Which of course the truck is failing to do right now. Oh right, that's because we are overheating. I might just try to make it to the end and then refill the coolant. Oh wait, I can still switch gears manually, although the game just kind of overrides that literal seconds later. I don't think there's a button to easily toggle between manual and automatic gearbox though. Although that would be very useful. Who knows, maybe it's just buried there somewhere in like the controls menu. But hey, we are still succeeding at breaking the speed limit, even if very slightly. Which is a good thing in my book. Oh. I think that might have been from us earlier. Just some random pieces of like the barriers strewn across the road. Alright, there's like an industrial area here. I think this is where you can actually buy different trucks. Except that those are like super expensive, and you know, it might take a while, or maybe just getting a loan in the game's bank. And afterwards, you should be able to get a cool truck and modify it. Okay, the mailman isn't gonna make the delivery today. And that fence is, you know, I guess this is no longer a gated community. On the bright side though, we're about to finish this delivery. I don't know whether I will be doing the one afterwards, but I kind of want to show off that there's actually a chain of, you know, different deliveries that you can do. For example, you start out with like these logs and you bring them over to the sawmill. And from that, you can get planks. And planks, because they're kind of a processed good, they sell for a bit more money. So if you had a server with a bunch of players on it, all of a sudden you could have like this whole supply chain thing going on. And there are multiple ones like that. You can, for example, do like sand for, I guess, building supplies and a bunch of other stuff like that. But yeah, we could get a bunch of planks if we had a box trailer. So what we can do, just to demonstrate, what we can do is kind of get out of the truck here, get rid of the trailer, which we can unhook, spawn a, I don't know, dry van. I think that's the one we need. Get in there and connect it up. And once all of this is done, we should be able to transport the planks as well. So even though we can use the same truck, we do need a different type of a trailer. Which of course makes sense, you know? Here we go. And now we can put in these planks. And they would go to a furniture factory. I can put like 2 stacks in. And in the furniture factory we would then create furniture which we could bring to the people in the city. I don't actually know why we can't stack these like twice as high inside of this trailer, but that's kind of the idea. So there are various different supply chains. I don't know whether we can actually have a look at these anywhere. But like there are a bunch of stats about the town itself, like the population and the passengers and the police stuff and the garbage. So it feels like quite the lively set of mechanics. However, I'm kind of getting tired. So I think I will call it a day here, and we can perhaps raid someone. That would probably be nice, right? Just have to look at who is online. Oh, someone by the name of Konik, right? Konik plays all sorts of games and sometimes does a cooking stream or two. So I think we're gonna raid him. As for everyone else, thanks for hanging out. And I guess I will see you on another stream. Take care and bye.